Welcome back to All the Crackers in the Box. Hi, it's me, your friend Corey. I'm here today with a little package came. I'm really excited about it. There's a few items that I have been wanting and needing, so that's exciting, especially considering my last video was about consumerism, over-consumerism, but everything I'm getting is replacing things that are broken or else I actually do need, so that is a big difference. Replacing things so you can still use what you already have. You know what I mean? You do. Glad you're here today. Okay, so my son made a little order on Temu, and a lot of it was not really his stuff. One of the most important items we have gotten today, charging cable. Yeah, the one I've been using for my phone for the past year and a half has finally just, I don't even want to talk about how bad it is. 37 hours to charge my phone. It shouldn't take that long, right? And it is the cord. So the cord's got to go. I've had it for almost 2 years. It was a really inexpensive cord. So that does happen. So new cord. Let's take a look at it. It looks like it has a nice strong braid, which I like. Yeah, that is good. That's a good feeling cord. I have a good feeling about this one. So, got the right ends. Perfect. And this should do the trick. So I can actually charge my phone. And not have it be like on the charger overnight. And still not be charged in the morning 8 hours later. That does not work. I need my phone to work. So, I was talking about my mouse pad. This is my new mouse pad. I don't have one back here, so this is the main characters of Stardew Valley. This is actually a screenshot from the game. You're driving into town on that bus, and you're passing almost every person that lives in town. I absolutely love it, and it is definitely going to go on my double set of tables. My husband's like, oh, you always have drinks and stuff there. Oh, goodness. It's a mouse pad. It'll be okay. It'll be alright. So, the other item I got I'm super excited about is this humidifier. My diffuser, I bought it secondhand, and we've used it 2.5 years, but it now when it turns on, I'm afraid it's going to catch on fire. It really has a weird sound. I might take it apart just to see if maybe the fan inside of it is really gunked up or something, but this piece that is supposed to hold the scent has gone down to metal, and it shouldn't be at metal, and it sounds bad, like really bad. It's like and I don't want to have that on. I don't trust it. So we have purchased this one. So it's obviously my max fill line for my water. It says to use tap water, which is good because the last one I got, another one I gotten recently said to use distilled water or something, and it ended up doing something weird to the plastic in it. I did not like it. So you have 2 pieces on the top. So I do have all the proper stuff to plug it in. And this piece, I just had this off, kind of works very similar to Brita. So the water is going to come up through here. These need to be soaked for hours and hours and hours. And that is where put your sets. These are very important because if they're not there, this will not touch the top and you will not get your steam. So, I've got to get that all wet and soaking. Get that going so I have it ready for bedtime, because we're getting to that time of year where everybody's getting the dry nose, and so that is going to be exciting. I don't remember if this one had the light. I don't think it does. It might though. It plugs in the front there. Okay. Hint. Tap water beyond the water level line, otherwise may cause malfunction. Usage issues not covered by warranty. So it has a warranty. Ooh, fancy. Let's see. Oh, don't speak that language. Temperature display screen. Port 1, port 2, switch function keys. Pull up, open the top cover. Yeah, click on that switch. Please soak the cotton swab thoroughly and absorb water. Yeah, don't use it when the cotton swabs are dry. Power on the night light. Oh. So it does have a night light. Well, the girls will like that. Good. Because mine had a little bit of a glow where it would... I could change the settings to have a little bit of a color changing light, which was very soothing, very relaxing, very nice. So I'm very excited about these purchases. One, this is to replace mine that has been well used and to the point where I don't think it's a safe product anymore. This one is to replace a product that again has been well used, and I don't trust that it's not going to, short out and catch fire. That does happen. And this is to replace a receiving blanket that I'm using on that table. So this is a very nice choice, and it's very much me. I'm super excited about that. And it's just a little fun. I'm allowed to have a little fun. And I love that game so much, so it's going to be very exciting to put that on there. I kind of don't want to put anything on it, so that'll be fun. Anyways, let's see what else we're doing today. Okay. I kind of still want to work on this. I was really getting somewhere. At least I thought I was. So, spend the rest of today working on this again. Because like I said, I really want to get this one done, and I'd like to get it up for sale. But the materials I chose and the colors just aren't working. So we're going to have to go back a few steps. And yeah, not very fun. Here we go. Oh, no. It just does not want to act up. Let's act all crazy like that. There we go. Through there. So I'll be using my diffuser thingy tonight. I'm gonna have to adjust my plug-in situation. That's quite alright. I need to get down in that corner. I have a power bar already plugged into the wall in the area that I want it, and I'll just get the old one out. And we'll pop it into the electronic recycling that we have downstairs in my building. Because they have one here instead of people throwing it in the dumpster, which is really nice. I really appreciate that. It doesn't fill up very fast, but that's okay. That's quite alright. Okay, I don't know if I'm going to be able to save much of this yarn. It's not looking good for it. And that might be just what happens, and there's nothing I can really do about it. Did I actually just break into that side piece? I think I did. I think I just actually, oh my gosh. I have been trying so hard to figure out where this side trim is, because if I can get the side trim off, I can basically unlock the whole thing, right? I should be able to. That's exciting. This is excited with me, because then I can just start actually crocheting it instead of frogging. Like I said, I've got a lot of stuff I need to take apart. I got a whole bag of things that I made ages ago that didn't necessarily turn out the way I wanted, so. Like, one of my first amigurumis, I thought it would be just brilliant to make it bigger by using double crochet, not realizing that double crochet means bigger holes. So, needless to say, that piece did not quite work out, and yeah, I need to take it apart. I still have my little owl that I made, the first pink one that I didn't like. Really need that foam back, so that's got to be taken apart. Some slippers that I put the wrong kind of bottoms on. Nobody wants slippers that go flying down the hall, or you go in the kitchen and you fall flat on your head. Because of course I made them for little kids, so of course that's what they're going to do, fall on their heads. They were very pretty. They have absolutely gorgeous colors in it. It's just, I didn't know enough at the time. And I wanted to learn how to do a stitch, the dragon stitch. So I know how to do the dragon stitch. I actually know 3 different ways. Yeah, I think it's 3 different ways I've learned. But they all have the same result for the most part, just slightly different. But they all have the basics, are the same. Yeah, all that stuff has to be torn apart at some point. I want that yarn. I don't want it just sitting there, not being used. Whew. I can definitely tell this stuff is all new. Sorry, my new stuff is sitting right beside me, and I'm definitely getting some smells off them. That'll go away real fast. It always does. I kind of feel like I want to do some diameter fairly soon. I haven't done that in ages and ages. Ages. Same with my cross stitch. I think I picked it up once to work on for an introduction to cross stitching video, which I feel like I was very ill prepared and extremely nervous. Like, I don't know why that small video made me feel so nervous. I think it showed in the video, so if you've seen it, yeah, that's me being nervous. I mean, it happens. I'm human. I'm not the only one. But yeah, I felt really out of place. Here we are, getting this all done. Okay. All right. Well, I thought I was in the side one, but it looks like I was just securing the other yarn. So there's that. And yeah, here we go. I think I'm going to do grapefruit and white tea for my first set of scents. But then again, it's kind of fall. I may actually just do Apple spice. Ooh, apple cinnamon and spice. Ooh, that is such a nice scent. Just something nice and soft and easy for the bedroom. For me, it's more the humidifier part that I'm right into, so I can turn it on before everybody goes to bed. Ooh, that made me jump. That was my computer telling me that something was happening. Oh, Mikey from the Crochet Club. I may or may not watch that right away. I don't know. I may not have time. We're almost at the time where my middle one is done school. So, let's see if there's anything else I need to do. Dinner's already made. We're having leftover spaghetti and meatballs. Oh, my meatballs turned out really good. They went over really well. So at least that happened the way it was supposed to. Okay. Oh boy, oh boy. I'm glad I'm getting a couple videos done, so I have a little bit of in-between time to get my head on right. Don't worry, I'm fine. I am. I'm just really quite honest that I know some days are good, some days are bad, and I feel a little bit of melancholy coming up. My sister is in my head nonstop, and Halloween is her birthday, and Halloween is also one of my absolute favorite times of year, so this is going to be a very, very hard year for me, because Halloween was always just really a lot of fun, and my sister's birthday at the same time, so that made it double fun for me, and now it's kind of, I'm not sure how I'm going to feel about it this year, so I'm just going to play by ear, and I'll try my best to keep my smile on, but there are going to be times where I might be kind of quiet, and if that's the case, I will just crochet my little brains out and play some music for you. As a compromise. I'm not having to be looking for therapy on my channel, because that is definitely not what I want to do. However, I do have emotions just like everybody else, so some days are going to be stronger than others. What are you going to do? Except just keep on living. Anyways, I got some new toys to go play with and set up and do all that before we get to bedtime. Especially excited about trying out my mouse pad, seeing how that works out on my table. So that means a whole dismantling everything that's on there and redoing the whole table, which is fine by me. Sorta, because I just did that a couple weeks ago, but I'll do it again. Why not? Anyways, thanks for joining me here at All the Crackers in the Box. I'll see you again very soon.